Speaking of local law enforcement, joining us is Karen Dietrich. She is the interim police chief for Fort Lauderdale. Good morning, Chief Dietrich. How you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
Yeah, likewise. In the grand scheme of things, I think we're doing all right. And, how's the city? We've heard about all these concerns over security threats related to the inauguration that could even be at the local level. What's the lay of the land in Fort Lauderdale heading towards tomorrow?
We're feeling pretty comfortable coming into tomorrow. We are working with FBI and our other partners, and so far, luckily, we've had no viable threats, but we're remaining prepared and vigilant so that we can respond quickly and effectively if we need to. We have extra resources that we brought in, and we'll have people on site at local government offices just in case, something pops up. But right now, we're feeling pretty comfortable in Fort Lauderdale.
Well, that's good news. And it seems like all throughout South Florida, that's been the word. So hopefully that remains the case and everything is calm all across the country, including in D.C. And we talk about, some of the kind of, I guess I would call it concern and confusion over things, independent of what's going on with politics, vaccinations. And we know that there have been a lot of frustrated folks trying to get access to vaccines and, Holiday Park and the conversion. Tell us a little bit about that, what the latest guidance is for folks that are in the city that are looking to become vaccinated.
Yeah, we're pretty lucky because we set up two different vaccination sites. So we have one at Holiday Park, and that's for 65 and older. They must register prior. And at that one, they have to register at browardcovidvaccine.com. And then we have a secondary site, which is kind of a mega site, and that was just set up last week at Inter Miami Stadium at Lockhart Park, and that one is browardhealth.org. Both of them, again, they have to be pre-registered, and both of them, they have to be 65 years of age and older. But they're running smoothly. They are vaccinating a lot of people, and as of last week, they were saying that from the time somebody comes into the line to the time that they leave, it was about a 27-minute process. So hopefully they've even gotten that down tighter now.
That's pretty good. One of the concerns, and I don't know if there's a law enforcement component to this, but we've had the concerns over the vaccine tourists. There are reports that even Canadians that have, might be snowbirds or some that aren't even, have made their way down and kind of cut in line over Floridians and residents for some of these vaccines. In addition, people from other parts of Florida that have come in as well. What is the guidance in terms of who is eligible within the two sites that you mentioned in Fort Lauderdale?
We have seen that, and the instruction that we were given was because so many people have dual residency, whether they live half a year in New York and half a year in Florida, that they weren't going to turn people away. That's not in the law enforcement realm. That's strictly by the Department of Health or Broward Health. They make those rules up.
Understood. All right. Now, I wanted to touch on something else. There was a recent Ponzi scheme that was taken down that was Fort Lauderdale based. This Ponzi scheme called Angel Investment. Tell us a little bit about what happened here.
Yeah, there's about a total of 35 victims. So far, we have about 15 that are willing to prosecute. And these are victims that were known in the investment world. They were all told by these Ponzi schemes that, hey, if you give us a certain amount of money, we'll guarantee you a certain rate of return. And then at the end of the year, you get your money back plus your investment, unless they go publicly traded, and then you can jump into that also. Again, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And, they're very good at what they do. They schmooze. They make you believe what they want you to believe. And they have definitely swindled a lot of elderly victims out of a lot of money.
If there is anybody else who ended up getting caught up in angel investments, how should they go about contacting you?
We have a line they can call in Fort Lauderdale, and it's 828-SCAM. If they think something's not right or they think they're getting caught up in something, they can give that number a call, and our economic crimes unit will reach out to them and make sure that they're not getting scammed.
Okay, good information. And otherwise, as we take a look at how things are going in the new year, what's on the agenda, and how is the police department doing right now?
We're doing good. We're moving forward. Like I said, we're trying to get through one thing at a time. Right now, the inauguration is our big thing, and once we pass that, hopefully with no issues or concerns, we'll just keep moving forward.
Amen. Well, thank you very much, Chief Dietrich. It's really appreciated. And God bless you, those who serve with you.
Thank you very much, Brian. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. That is Fort Lauderdale's Interim Police Chief Karen Dietrich.